Hi, it's Colleen Pearl, the Cool Crone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about the August astrology for Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Wow, so many reversals everybody's getting this month. It looks like it's going to be a somewhat frustrating month for just about everybody. So let's start out with the first card, which is Justice. Justice is telling me that something is going to come to a head that needs to be resolved by a third party. So you may feel that you've already been judged, either in a relationship or at work or something, maybe even health matters. But really, justice has not come yet, and it's going to come in August, in this first week of August. So be prepared that things perhaps are going to turn around. In the second card for the first week in August is the Queen of Pentacles, but she is reversed. So there is a woman probably behind the scenes who wants to influence your finances, or perhaps this is you unable to influence your finances. And I think that you're going to be put in a spot where you really have to figure out what it is that you're going to do about this particular situation. Like I said, there could be somebody behind the scenes that is trying to help you, but you won't know that at the time. So the first week in August, I'm afraid, is going to be a little tense because you're not going to know quite what's going to happen. But you are going to rise to the challenge. Gemini, if nothing else, you are resourceful. You're very talented. You have a lot of interests, and your mind is quick. So when things start happening like this, you start responding. And that's the Strength card. The Strength card is showing that you have strengths and talents and resources that you've never had to use and you didn't know you had. You're going to use them in August. You're going to use them in this first week in August. And one of the first things that you might do is practice intensive self-care so that you don't get too upset by this justice situation. In the second week, we start out with the Five of Swords, which isn't a particularly pleasant card, but it is reversed, which means that it's not really going to be as bad as all that. So something is going to be at a loss. You are going to find something is lost, but not all is lost. And it could be that there is a delay to the loss. In other words, you have time possibly to avert the loss. So don't despair. It's not the worst thing in the world. It does mean something's going away, but hey, it's life, right? We lose things all the time and we get through it. The second card for the second week in August is the Prince of Swords. He is also reversed. And so here is a person that wants to help you, but does not feel that they can speak up on your behalf. So this is a person that maybe is going to try to talk to you. Maybe somebody who's going to try to talk to a friend of yours. Maybe he is a friend and he feels like unless you ask him for help, he can't really help you. So if you have friends around you that are able to help, or you think they have the knowledge or wherewithal to help, please ask them. That will make your situation a lot better. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So this is telling me that in your situation, this is not the time for things, for the momentum to change. So if you see that things are going in a certain direction, mainly south, and you don't like that, know that they will turn around, but it may not be during the month of August. It may be September before it turns around, but it will turn around. So don't give up hope is what I'm saying. For the third week in August, we have the Nine of Cups, which is the wish card. Unfortunately, this is also reversed. So I do think you'll still get your wish, but it may be in a form that's a little bit different than what you expect. So I want you to be very positive. I want you to continue to look on the bright side, and I want you to know that you have the strength to get through this and you're up to any challenge, Gemini. You're not without means. The means are your courage and your brain. So remember that. And you have friends, you have people around you who want to help you. So it's not like you're alone in this situation. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, another kind of sad looking card, but again, it's reversed, and that's good for you. This means that all is not lost, but it does also indicate that you may be despairing at this point in the third week of August. You may be feeling like all is lost, and I'm telling you, don't give in to that kind of thinking. It does nobody any good. You need to stay positive and bright and buoy yourself up. Surround yourself with good friends. Surround yourself with good thoughts, and things will come through. Then at the end of the third week, we have the Two of Cups. Now, this is beautiful. This is showing somebody cooperating with you, possibly helping you in this scenario. It could be your lover. It could be a good friend. It could be somebody from work. But you're going to get help in this, and all is not lost. It's going to be all right. That's the Two of Cups. And then we have the the Three of Pentacles, but it's reversed, of course. So what does this mean? This means that people are going to be working probably behind the scenes for your benefit, or they may be trying to keep you busy so that you don't worry about everything that's going on. And that's a good thing. You have good friends around you. It also is showing me that you have skills. These are skilled laborers. So you have skills that you can put to use, possibly to recoup some of your losses, or possibly just to know that if you have to dig yourself out of this, you have a lot of resources in order to work and make money and dig yourself out. So that's a good card as well, even though it's reversed. Then we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands usually has to do with your daily routine, the foundation of your attitude, the foundation of your own clarity and faith about your life. And this card is also reversed. So it's showing that you're allowing yourself to kind of get off course in your own lifestyle and routine, and you need to pull yourself back on course. You need to re-examine what it is that you want in your daily life, that you want for your goals, monthly, yearly, whatever, and where you want to end up in life. What do you want to be known for? So you can stop this right now. This is a kind of a negative position for this card to be in. And the final outcome is really good. It's the Lovers, and that shows that this person who stepped up to give you a little help, this relationship has deepened. And now it's really, really important to you, and it's not reversed or anything. It just shows that you are not alone, that you have plenty of people. Also, both of these cards are Gemini, right? So both of these cards are showing me that your Gemini energy is going to prevail. So that's really, really positive, Gemini, and I'm really happy about that. And both of those cards were right side up. So that's a wonderful ending. Now let's look at the Astro Dice. We had Aries in the 7th house. Hello, I see a theme here. That's for partners, right? And Uranus. So Uranus and Aries, Uranus right now is in Taurus, but when Uranus was in Aries, Gemini, I'm sure that you felt a real surge of just creativity and inspiration for the entire time that Uranus was in Aries. So this is saying that in your 7th house, that has to do with partnerships, that you can rely on other people, that you may not see it all the time. You may not hear them telling you all the time that they love you and they're there for you, but they are. If they've said it once, they probably mean it, and it's not going to go away. And you know, Aries, they can be extremely loyal as long as you haven't hurt them and really broken their heart. Most Aries are going to be extremely loyal. When you ask for something, boom, it's going to be there in a heartbeat. Now let's look at the astrology cards. We have the lunar eclipse change. So whatever happened on the previous lunar eclipse, you want to be thinking about that situation, because that's one of the things that's going to be coming to the forefront in August for you. And then we have the South Node, life's debts. Wow, this is a very karmic reading here. So you want to be thinking about what you want to leave behind. The South Node is usually the part in our horoscope that indicates to us where we were in a previous lifetime, where we made great progress and where we got so good at what we were doing that it was easy for us. And so in this life, we brought back a portion of that so that we could have a place in our life where we could be at ease. So it's the natural talents, it's the things that we learn very young in life, and that we fall back on. However, if you fall back on your South Node abilities too much, you get drained by it. What you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime is moving forward to your North Node, which is more of a challenge. And if you continually move towards your North Node, you explore and develop your potential more fully. It's a happier life, and you meet your soul's contract, and you fulfill your enlightenment journey. So the next card is Gemini. I think you have a lot of Gemini references in this reading, so relying on yourself is really important. And actually, when I pulled that card first, and it came out with another card, which is part of fortune increase. So that goes along with the Wheel of Fortune. So the part of fortune is a place in your chart that's a lucky point, and it's a mathematical point. It's not a planet or an asteroid or anything. It's a mathematical point in your chart that indicates where you are just inherently lucky. So I think no matter what this situation is, it starts out with justice. So it's something that you deserve, good or bad, or neutral, who knows. And it's going to be a reward of ultimately. But you may go through hell, it looks like. You may go through really a lot worrying about this. So try not to worry too much. Try not to let yourself get too down about it. And in the end, I think everything's going to come out okay for you. All right, Gemini, and with that little bit of upliftment, I'm going to say see you next time.